Hey, it's Fred from the Leacock Museum, and today we're visiting with Cordelia Strube, author of the novel Lemon, which has been nominated for the Trillium Book Award.
It's totally astonishing, and I'm having trouble actually believing it's happening. So it's really odd. I mean, there's all these events you have to go to, and I can't quite get a grip on it just doesn't feel real, if that makes any sense. I've been on shortlist with Alice, not Alice, but Atwood before. So you kind of just go with the flow and just say, okay, that's cool, and just enjoy the free food and wine and get on with it. But you just can't get caught up in it, really. Lemon is a take on teen life in the 21st century, but I wanted to write a book about a distinctly different girl, a girl very similar to my daughter in many ways, although I hope my daughter doesn't suffer the things that Lemon endures. And teen life and our society doesn't really respond terribly well to eccentricity. Generally it's, clam up, zip it, we don't want to know. So the other thing I wanted to touch on was that it is possible for young people to have a wider scope in terms of perspective, that they're not just locked into Lady Gaga, etc., but that they can be tuned into other things. Well, I think that you can reveal in a line of dialogue what you can take a whole page of prose to do, particularly when you surround it with body language, so that we can see and feel how the characters are moving or how they say it. And I'm not talking about adverbs, he said glumly. I'm talking about that his head was in his hand, and just all the things that bring pictures to the reader's minds. Fiction, so much of it, I'm always telling students, show us what the character's feeling, don't tell us. I felt sad. Well, that's much less interesting than banging your head into the wall. So I think a job as fiction writers is to do a lot more showing and less telling. Paul Quarrington knew everyone. He was one of those guys that was really easy to know, but not easy to know at all. He's very friendly and outgoing, but I don't really know what was really going on in him. I remember one phone call where he was talking about that he was in I think he described it as a pit in a novel. He was just in the pit and he was trying to climb his way out of this pit. From someone so prolific, that's kind of hard to get your head around. And I think my favorite memory is reading in Ottawa with Alistair MacLeod. And Paul and I were the warm-up acts for Alistair. And afterwards, the signing tables, which is quite common for authors, that we're signing 2 books, and Alice Munro or Margaret Atwood are signing 200. So Paul and I are sitting there just being really chill and talking about jazz and all of a sudden, it was really, I don't get worked up about that, and neither did he. So it was really nice to meet an author who would just relax and chat while we watched Alistair MacLeod sell 100 books, and we sold 2 each. A few brave characters would come up with our books, but so many authors get worked up, and oh, my editor said this, and they don't like this, and they're nervous about the next book, and he just wrote the books and saw how it flied. So that was very refreshing for me as being an author of many books as well.
Cordelia Strube will be reading at the Leacock Summer Festival on Saturday, July 24th. For complete event details, visit our website at www.leacockmuseum.com.